Welcome to the Dirty Post Daycare. I am, yo, where I'm at.
Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Man,
Welcome to.
doing whatever we want to do today. Welcome to the Dirty Post Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks. Thanks for stopping by this little pop-up show. My bad, I was out here looking for a song. I got a custom song from DJ Sluggo, a house song. I was gonna make part of the intro, but I couldn't find it in time. Check this out. The Will and Jada thing that's going on. Everybody got their opinion. My only point today is that girls can't count, man.
Mamata?
I saw a post earlier today that I thought was absolutely hilarious. It was from some white girl named Jenny who was um who decided to go against the sister code, and the first thing she said is the math ain't math. And I was amazed because I was like, yo, girls know what math is, right? Sidebar, man. I got some new earpieces, B. They work like a mug. Now I hear what y'all hear. I had some dollar store stuff at first, and I was like, yo, y'all keep telling me off the volume, and it all sounded the same to me. Now I'm in the mix. All right, so check this out, man. I want to show you this clip that I found absolutely hilarious. And then it prompted me to think, like, yo, if Jada math ain't mathing on that, what else did math fail her at for her to think that Tupac ever in his life was a better man than Will Smith, you know? So, check this out, guys. There you go. Let me start it over because the volume ain't pop on.
Jada's lying, and I have the timeline to prove it. Jada is currently on her Pay Attention to Me tour, and she is making all these wild claims, including that Tupac proposed to her while he was at Rikers. Really?
Real quick, bro. Calling it a pay attention to me tour is wild, yo. That's wild. She said Jada's on a pay attention to me tour. I heard somebody else say Jada's on some shit on her husband tour. But either way, that's hilarious.
The math isn't mathing, so let's take a look. Tupac was convicted of sexual assault charges on February 8th, 1995. From there, he was sent to Rikers Prison, only to be transferred less than a month later to Clinton Correctional Facility. And she specifically said she went to see him. This was not on the phone.
Book when I go to see him in Rikers, probably one of the more painful parts. Seeing him there, the condition that he was in, and having to leave him there.
Cool. So prior to going into Rikers, Tupac already had a girlfriend named Keisha. He proposed to Keisha, her words, in a September 2011 interview. He proposed to Keisha before he even went into prison. They were already engaged. They got married in April. And in the time that he got sentenced and was taken to prison, Keisha actually moved closer to be by him and be by the prison and saw him on a near daily basis.
When he asked me to get married, he was at Rikers.
So you're telling me that in the 3 to 4 week window that he was at Rikers, engaged to another woman who had moved closer to the prison and was there almost every day, Tupac proposed to Jada. But hey, Jess, you might be saying to yourself, Tupac wasn't known to be a one-woman man. He was no angel. Fair enough. Let's see where Jada was during February of 1995, which was, as we've already established, the only time she would have been able to see Tupac at Rikers since he was only there for less than a month. You see, Jada had already met Will Smith in 1994 on the set of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but Will Smith was married, and so nothing happened between them. But in February, of 1995, Will Smith was served divorce papers by his wife. 5 days later, on February 19th, Will called Jada and said, "Are you single?" And she said, "Yep." Will said, "We're together now." Jada said, "Cool." And she immediately flew to LA. She flew so immediately that when he called her, she was in Maryland at a brand new house she bought. And she never spent a single night in her new house. That's how immediately she flew to LA. When, in all that time, did you visit Tupac at Rikers and get this fucking proposal? And for the record, Keisha and Tupac stayed married for about 10 months. They got their marriage annulled about 4 or 5 months after Tupac was released from prison. He was bailed out by Suge Knight. It wasn't long after that that he met Kidada Jones. Kidada Jones is the daughter of legendary Quincy Jones. Kidada looks a little recognizable. You may know her sister, Rashida Jones, who played Karen on The Office. Kidada and Tupac were living together and engaged when Tupac was shot and killed. Kidada was the one that was there with him at the hospital the night he died. Kidada was handed his bloody clothes. She was the one who told him, "We all love you," before he slipped into a coma and never woke up. Keisha spoke with Tupac several days before he died because even though their marriage was annulled, they still remained good friends. And I can't help but notice that all of the women who are actually part of his life in a meaningful way are the ones that have just kept quiet. They've kept silent. They've kept their memories to themselves and not tried to use a dead man as their limelight. And the person who's squawking about him the most is making claims that can't even be verified and don't make sense from the perspective of a verifiable timeline.
So many people in that position don't have support.
Right.
None at all.
None. You know?
And you got the best.
He did get the best, but not from Jada, because per Will Smith's own words, that him and Jada were pretty much humping all over the world. They were traveling constantly from the first 3 months they were together, all over the world. So Tupac did get some great support, I imagine, from his wife, who moved closer to be with him and visited him every day. And why do I care? Because I'm Gen X. And like any good Gen X person, I grew up on Tupac. We all remember this going down. We all remember where we were when we heard that Tupac got shot or that he died. We all had this fucking hat from Poetic Justice. We're all just sitting here watching Jada spout these lies, being like, "Do you think no one remembers?" Because we all remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers, Jada. Jada's lying, and I have the timeline.
Yo, you know what's so funny about that to me, bro? Normally, women only use those type of detective skills to break into your phone, bro. She used all her stalking my man detective skills for Jada Pinkett Smith. Bro, do you know how pissed off the sisterhood got to be to use all they stalking skills on another woman? Bruh. Like a sub, man. Like a sub, man. Oh, man. All right, so check this out. But what that made me think about was, and then somebody tagged me in something else about some Whack 10 video. And Whack 10 was like, "Man, the only thing Tupac ever did better than Will Smith was die." Bro, I was crying. I don't even like Whack 100. Not Whack 10, Whack 100. I don't even like Whack 100, but he went in. Y'all seen the videos of Jada and Tupac dancing appearance, just don't understand, which means that Will Smith was on while they were still in school, right? While they were still going to the acting school. I can't think of the name of it right now. While they were still going to the acting school, Juilliard. While they're still in Juilliard, Will Smith was getting money. When they say the math ain't mathin', math ain't mathin'. I want to show y'all something. I've been looking at this, and these numbers are hard to find too. By the way, it's crazy how they had the numbers for dead people and black bitches, man. Well, they really didn't have Tupac's numbers. Tupac's posthumous numbers are bananas, bananas, bro. Tupac's net worth shot to the moon after he got shot in the car. No pun intended. But it took a long time to find these numbers, but I want to show you guys something. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince debuted in March of 1987. They moved approximately 300,000 units. Tupac came out in whatever year it was. He sold 240,000 copies, 240,000 units. So, if you want to talk about the splash and the impact, Will Smith wins impact. And we talking, think about this. Will came out in 1987. Rap wasn't even major then. It was only on college stations, and there were a couple radio stations that might play it after 10 o'clock at night on a Friday or a Saturday. Rap was not mainstream. Will Smith was part of making it mainstream. Will Smith won the first Grammy for rap ever given. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince won the first Grammy ever and didn't show up to boycott the Grammys for not inviting black artists. So Will Smith was more of a revolutionary than Tupac gets credit for. All that I'm a Black Panther shit. Will Smith took a stand, a meaningful stand. Tupac, he tried to dabble in thug shit that he knew nothing about. He grew up doing ballet and going to Juilliard. And I understand his mom was a crackhead, so I'm not saying he didn't see crazy shit. But Tupac wanted to be a thug. Will and Tupac and Will was in the same lane. It was just both cool, soft party rappers. I remember Tupac when his first bars ever on Digital Underground, All Around the World, the same song. It was on the soundtrack for Ghostbusters 2 or 3 or whatever Ghostbusters was out. It was a sound, had to be Ghostbusters 2 because Ghostbusters 3 that was Bobby Brown. Or was Ghostbusters 2 Bobby Brown and Ghostbusters? However it worked, he was on the soundtrack for Ghostbusters. I remember that shit. And I thought he was a cool b-boy hip hop rapper. Tupac didn't get thug. I'm gonna tell you what made Tupac thug. Toddlers. Nobody cared about Tupac until he was Bishop and Juice. Then all of a sudden, girls came from nowhere because they love toxic niggas. It was like, are you really toxic in real life? And he became that to impress black bitches. Black bitches turned him to a thug, which they done to many men way before Pop. But that's what turned him to a thug. Him playing Bishop on Juice and girls liking to see a skinny nigga with a pistol. He was overcompensating. Yeah, Pac got shot at Quad Studios first, fucking with them Brooklyn niggas or the Uptown niggas. Actually, it was Brownsville niggas. Goddamn it, what's the name? Because they was Mike Tyson boys, and Mike Tyson told Pac like, "Yo, you ain't really cut to fuck with them niggas. Like Pac, I like you, bro, but you ain't really built for these niggas." And Pac was like, "I'm a man. I can do what I want to do." You trying out my pocket? Anyway, Will Smith took a stand. That's my point. Highest selling album at that time. There were greater selling group albums after that. Public Enemy sold more. Um, X Clan, who never gets credit for being the first platinum artist. Shout out to X Clan, man. X Clan had the first platinum rap album. For Erase from the Scribes. Nobody talks about X Clan. But Will Smith was the first one to bust the barrier. 300,000 sold. Tupac came out 5 years later. By now they playing rap on the radio. They got shows like The Basement and Rap City. So it's more exposure for rap. And with that being said, Tupac still sold less albums than Will Smith. Will Smith was a better rapper. And when you talk about impact, he was really more impactful. Will Smith and LL Cool J were more impactful rappers than Tupac. LL with all that I Need Love, he dropped like 8 albums. That nigga made I Need Love. I Need Love for LL is what playing Bishop and Juice was for Tupac. Because LL was already, but he came out, I'm bad, my radio. He dropped I Need Love. Everything he did after that was a straight love song. But LL and Will Smith opened up the lane for rappers to become actors. Ice T too. You can't shout out to Ice T. Everybody forget about Ice T too. Shout out Ice T as well. Open up the lane. Ice T was doing everything. Ice T is a real original hustler. That nigga, it was that motherfucker DJ'd, he rapped, he pimped hoes, he sold coke. Ice T was like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get it. I'm a light skinned nigga in South Central LA. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get it. So shout out to Ice T. But on the East Coast side, LL and Will Smith opened it up. Will Smith had already had a run on the Fresh Prince before Tupac even found relevance. But that's not the point, because the point of that is not whether or not. My only point is that Jada act like being with Tupac was an upgrade to Will Smith. But Jada had to get Tupac a bit role on A Different World. He had 3 minutes worth of TV time on A Different World, while Will Smith was prime time NBC star of the show for Fresh Prince of Bel Air. How was Tupac an upgrade to be shitting on Will? You know why? Because girls can't count. Show y'all something else. Tupac died in 2016. Tupac died in 2016, so we only talking about the money from 2016. According to an article written around the same time Tupac died, August 23rd, 2016, Will Smith's net worth from music, they're not even counting the TV show. Will Smith's net worth from music was $17 million. From music, $17 million. By then, he had already dropped Summertime and all that. But Tupac was not in movies first. And Will Smith is Mr. November, man. I mean, Mr. 4th of July. Told him, listen, bro. Tupac was not first in anything ever in his life. He wouldn't be the first person to try to fuck Jada. Will Smith had done 6 degrees of separation before Tupac did Juice. Will Smith was in movies before Tupac. I know nobody wouldn't see 6 degrees of separation. I understand. But Will Smith was in 6 degrees of separation before Will Smith was in Juice. Will Smith did everything before. No, we just talking about music though. This is just about music right here. 17 million in music. At that time, Will Smith had dropped 3 studio albums. At the same time, Tupac had dropped like 6 or 7 studio albums. At the time of his death, Tupac had a net worth of $200,000. $200,000. At the time of Tupac's death, Will Smith was 17 M's. Tupac was 200K. That means that Will Smith not only sold more units musically than Tupac, but Tupac to be this icon. Will Smith is the icon. Will Smith, LL, icon. Tupac is Tupac a B level icon, but he's a subgenre icon. Like Will Smith, LL mainstream icon, Ice T mainstream icons. Tupac was never mainstream. Will Smith was mainstream by 2016. I remember going to see Independence Day with somebody who is now dead, mean, damn, I said 2016, 1996. In 1996, he was already mainstream. I remember going to see Independence Day with my big play sister Nidra. And what year did Independence Day come out? It had to be the 90s because Nidra died in the early 2000s. Independence Day. 1996. Independence Day came out in 1996. I'll show y'all. I knew it was something like that. Independence Day, 1996. I remember going to movies with my big sis Nidra in 1996. He was already Mr. 4th of July. So Tupac did movies. Tupac did a movie with Jim Belushi, my nigga. Will Smith was huge then. And the 17 million don't count the Independence Day money. Because he's a $20 million movie man. Jada keeps talking like Will is a better nigga. So I got you. This thing be going up and down on its own, bro. I promise you, I ain't touched it since from yesterday, man. I promise you. Hold on. Guess I gotta do it from here. Alright. Alright, cool. I figured it out. Damn, it's loud as shit in my ear though. These new headphones I got, the headset is loud as shit. Alright, anyway. So he ain't sell more records. He didn't get more money. He didn't have more money when he died. Cool. So I'm like, what to Jada? What makes Will a better? Because if Tupac would have lived, he would not have the bread that he had for his estate, which he doesn't own, by the way. Tupac don't even own his estate. He died with $200,000. His estate got sold. They fought in court to give it to his crackhead mama. She sold it to the lawyers that sued to get it because, she wanted to get high, because she's a crack fiend mama. But she's also a black queen mama. Or something like that. So I was like, yo, you know what? And this took a little research. This took a little research. So I was like, well, man, what is Jada Pinkett without Will Smith, right? Like, how much money was for her to be acting like Tupac was that nigga, and knowing how black women from Baltimore, Chicago, Detroit, New York, how they love to fuck with felons. She probably ain't even like Tupac until he was a felon. She had all the time in the world, all the time in the world to have first right of refusal. She went to school with the nigga. They was best friends. They sharing fucking yogurt with the same spoon. She had all the opportunity to be with Pac. When Pac asked to be with her, she said she wanted to be with Easy E. She wanted to be with Eric Wright. Easy motherfucking E. She refused Tupac. She talking about soulmate. She had a chance to be with Pac. She ain't even want Pac. So how does that math? I don't want you until you dead. I don't want you until you date white girls. I don't want you until I can't have you. That's light skinned shit too, by the way. I told you. All light skinned women want to do is fuck married men. All they want to do is fuck men they don't have access to. That is the nature of black bitches. That's why y'all trying to cuff black bitches is a waste of time. You get you a white girl and a black mistress. So she can spend her whole time giving you all three holes to try to get you away from the white girl, but she don't want you either. She just want to destroy shit. They just destructive people. They just want to destroy everything. You look happy doing something else. Shit, Tupac probably looked too goddamn happy dead. He was like, Jada was like, that nigga sleep too comfortably. I think he my soulmate. Goofy bitch. So I wanted to know, man, how did Jada get some money? Where the fuck Jada get some money from? So I looked up how much Jada's supposed to earn. It says here, according to this, not Jada Pickett has a lavish net worth following the red table talk. Which, ironically enough, if you click here, it say the same thing. It say the same 150,000. It's two different things, but both of them don't say red table talk. Anyway, it said not only did she earn $150,000 per episode, according to Celebrity Net Worth, which I think was the first thing we was looking at, right? I don't know. Anyway, she also won a 2010 Image Award for Outstanding Actress. Now, the $150,000 per episode, it's a misnomer because it make it seem like she made $150,000 per episode for the Red Table Talk, but that's damn near impossible because that's a Facebook show, man. She is not get for her to get 150,000 on Facebook. That would mean that close to 2 million people watch every episode, and we know that's not true. When you do a little further digging, they're not talking about the Red Table Talk, where she get that little AdSense money. She ain't even, I don't even know if she put it on YouTube, but they really talking about. Hold on, where's Hawthorne at? Hawthorne was a flick in which um Jada Pickett was a nurse or a doctor or some shit named Hawthorne, right? Let me tell you about that show because I remember when it came out. Because I remember when it came out, the first thing I said was, it, Jada's not relevant without Will. We all agree with that, right? The commercials for Hawthorne said from the creator, Will Smith. Will Smith created a show in order to give Jada a job because when nobody picking Jada up, nigga. When nobody picking Jada up. There wasn't no movie roles for Jada Pickett. Her husband had to create a whole fucking TV show just for his wife to have a job. I remember thinking at the time, yo, that's some power couple shit right there. I remember thinking at the time, like, yo, Will came through, man. He made sure his wife, you know what I'm saying, created a whole show just for her to work a TV show. She made 150,000 per episode. Cool. You know what she made every prior anything else she's ever done? At the most, at best, she probably made $20,000 one time. Amazing. Let's go over the Jada Pickett discography. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up, man. The Jada Pickett filmography. I guess it'd be filmography. Let's look at this together. Will Smith got her the role in The Matrix. For those who don't know, the 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 role that Jada Pickett played in The Matrix was for Aaliyah. Aaliyah died in that plane crash, and Will Smith asked the director because they were friends if he would recast with Jada. Jada wasn't even supposed to be in The Matrix. That was supposed to be Aaliyah. So she got. I don't want to say she got lucky that Aaliyah died. That sounds morbid, but she wouldn't have had that gig without Aaliyah dying. That's all I'm saying. Angel is Falling. Bit role. This is not her movie. The Matrix ain't her movie either, by the way. The Matrix is Kanu Reeves. You know what the hell Reeves. You know what I'm talking about. She had a bit role. Probably got paid $10,000. Angel is Falling. That's my dude movie. She had a bit role. She probably got paid $5,000. Girls Trip was a very, very low budget movie. Very low budget. They took four C actors and a newcomer, a newbie, and they made this low budget movie. She probably got paid $5,000 to do this movie, maybe 10. She ain't getting no real money. Bad Moms, bit role, $5,000. She probably was on set one day, bro, to film her whole shit. She was probably on set 1 or 2 days, 1 or 2 days. Magic Mike. Do you remember her from Magic Mike? I don't remember Jada and Magic Mike. Like I said, 1 or 2 days, right? I remember she was in a scary movie and she got killed before the credits came on. I don't know if they're gonna put that on here though. Madagascar, I'm assuming she was a voice because ain't seen nobody in Madagascar because it's a cartoon. Let's see what else we got. Now I will give her credit because she stayed working, but she ain't really getting no bread. She got to keep working. Human Contract, bit role. The Women, bit role. Reign Over Me, bit role. I don't know what she did in Madagascar. She might have had a role in Collateral. She did have a decent role in Collateral, but Collateral was one of those movies. That was a Jamie Foxx movie. You know what I'm saying? That's Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise. You think she was co-signing? She was in the car with Jamie Foxx and Tom. I saw that movie now that I think about it. She spent most of the time acting like she was on the phone with Jamie Foxx because Jamie Foxx was a cab driver and Tom Cruise was a hitman. You know what I'm saying? She ain't really had no. She ain't get paid for like that. And I'll explain to you how I know, guys. I'm gonna show y'all the pay scale so y'all know. How many times it gonna show Matrix Reloaded? That's the same movie. We already started with that. I do not remember her in Ali, bro. I do not remember. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I don't remember Jada Pinkett. And I saw Ali 3 times, bro. 3 times. I do not remember Jada Pinkett. I remember how fine Nonya Gay was, nigga. Shout out to Marvin Gaye daughter, Nonya. So what she worked 2 days there? So she probably made $4,000 on Ali. And she probably only got that part because Will Smith was acting in Ali. Will Smith was Ali. And I don't remember Jada, period. But let's continue. That's fucked up. Her husband couldn't even let her be a wife in Ali. That's hilarious. Kingdom Come. Don't even remember in Kingdom Come. I remember damn Vanessa Williams in Kingdom Come. I remember um I remember everybody except Jada. I even remember the girl who lost her earring. The D-list actress. I couldn't even tell you her name, but I remember her because she was sleeping with said the entertainer. Said the entertainer cheated on his wife with her. I don't even remember Jada in Kingdom Come, and that's a BC movie. You know what I'm saying? That's a hood. It ain't even a classic, but it's a hood movie. Bamboozle, nigga. Don't nobody remember shit about Bamboozle. Return to Paradise. Nope, don't remember her. Woo. I remember her in Woo. Ain't nobody see Woo. People that like black movies ain't seen Woo. Niggas that saw Woo couldn't tell you what happened in Woo. Scream 2. That's the movie. Remember I told you Jada was in it and they killed her the first 30 seconds in the movie? Like before the movie even started, before the credits rolled. Jada went in the bathroom and a knife came through the bathroom stall and stabbed her. And then the Wayans brothers was like, "Oh, they always killing black people before the credits even come on." And then the movie started. Jada was she probably got $500 for that. $500 at best. Set it off, and that's what we're gonna talk about when we talk about the type of money that she probably. This is the best paying movie she's ever been in. Set It Off is the biggest check she's ever gotten. And that's about $25,000. If these walls could talk, don't remember her in that. I do remember her in the Nutty Professor. So that, but she might have got the same. She might have got a check for Nutty too. She might have got a check for Nutty too. Demon Knight, no, she ain't get paid. Low Down Dirty Shame, no, she ain't get paid. That was one of her beginning movies too. She probably did that whole shit for $5,000. Jason Lyric, she ain't get paid. Inkwell, she ain't get paid. Men's Society 2, She ain't get paid. Set it off was all their best performances. Every set it off was it was Queen Latifah best performance because she got to be her natural self and be a lesbian. It was Jada best performance because she got to be toxic and steal money and reject the good guy for the thug nigga. Vivica, she got to be a shady bitch, that stuck up nigga. She a Chicago. She a Gary, Indiana bitch. So you know she used to sticking up niggas. And Elise Neal, she's just a great actress. That was just her opening role to show the world how great of an actress she was. Yeah, give it to F. Gary Gray for bringing out the lesbian all four of these goofy bitches. Well, no, I like Elise Gray. I like Elise Neal. Shout out to Elise. I don't even think her last name Neal. It's Elise something. Because Elise Neal is the wife of D.L. Hewley. And that Elise something. Anyway, think about this is how you know. Yeah, rest in peace, John Singleton, but that was F. Gary Gray. That was F. Gary Gray that did that though. But check this out. Think about this. Think about how many people were mad at Ice Cube over the salary they got for doing Friday, Friday after next, next Friday. Cause Will was like, cause he was like, yo, the budget. If the budget of the movie is $10,000, they paying the cast 5,000. If the wait, I said that wrong. If the budget of the movie is $10 million, they paying the cast $5,000. So everybody getting 5,000, 5,000, 6,000, 5,000, and we on Friday after next. They getting they getting baby bread, right? They getting baby bread. I ran into Day Day. Can't think of his real name. I ran into Day Day um right after he did next Friday, cause he was still. You know what? That nigga really ain't that funny, and he was still doing the same stand up 4 years later that he did in Comic View or B. What is the BET Comic View? The whatever set he did then, he was at the he was at I was in Detroit. What's her name? And what's the name of that comedy club on Jefferson? Big girl on it. He said, never mind, it don't matter. Coco's Comedy Club. It came to me. Coco's Comedy Club. He was at Coco's Comedy Club doing the same set he been doing for 4 years. So y'all gonna quit fucking with me, but like, I got you. Nah, I can't hear. All right, there we go. Y'all, hey, y'all, money for this mic. Y'all act like y'all can't hear me. I'm bought this goddamn mic. Nah, I hit myself with the mic. Look like I sucked my mic off and shit. Pause. Anyway, facts. Fresher say she budgeted in like music streams. Facts. Facts. Which brings us to this. This is why I'm telling y'all. I know she wasn't getting nothing but like her biggest check was probably 20,000. So all this 100, like they make her sound like a baller. Like she get $150,000 a week. Hawthorne ran for 1.5 seasons. Its debut had 8 episodes. They picked up for a second season with 10 episodes, and I still don't even remember if they got all 10 episodes out. So she had the potential to earn 1.5 mil a year on a show that her husband got for her. She started feeling herself because apparently she don't know how to count. Let me show y'all this real quick. These are real numbers, man. Real numbers. When you're an actor, low budget actors get $700 a day, or roughly 2,500 a week, right? Let's just say that she gets theatrical rates because her movies do go to theaters, right? They do go to theaters. So let's say she gets theatrical rates. That's 1,000 a day, right? And her movies are really low budget, so it could be as little as 700 a day. And I could show y'all. Wait, is this it? Hold on. See this how it go? I don't know. I don't know what that means. But I can show you the budgets. I got that. I got that on that next. What's a low budget movie? What's a no budget, a low budget, and a high budget movie? All of Jada's movies cost less than $10 million to to produce, which makes them low budget movies. Set It Off was a $9 million movie. Now, my point is, let's say she got the top dollar because she Jada Pickett Smith, the Robin of every movie's Batman. You know what I'm saying? She the Stockton. I don't know, cause Stockton and Malone was cold, but she ain't cold as Pippin. She ain't that good of a, and she ain't. She like the third Robin, nigga. The third Robin. She ain't Dick Grayson Robin. You know, Dick Grayson was the first classic Robin, and there was some other Robin. She the Robin that everybody forgot about. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, ain't no kickback. So let's say that it take the average time to do a movie is 2 weeks, right? Most movies with a budget less than $10 million, they have to wrap up the entire production in 2 weeks. So they work 10 or 12 hour days, but they get paid salary, not hourly. So let's say she got $1,000 a day for 2 weeks, and let's say they work 6 day weeks. Is that $12,000? So she at best 15. I'm giving her 20. I'm just saying 20, but by the market rate, by her SAG after rates is 12 to 15,000 that she got with no kickback. She don't get no ticket sale money, no nothing. It's a low budget movie. That's how much she got for Set It Off, and that's possibly how much she got for what's the other movie we said that she did that was actually a decent movie? The Nutty Professor. Yeah, she probably got 12 racks from Eddie Murphy. So y'all something. And just so y'all know, man, the average time of a movie, a low budget movie, cause she's a 90-minute low budget movie chick. It's normally 14 days for the whole movie. That's the normal time it takes. And I've been in a few movies, and they done filmed them movies, bro. I swear to God, bro. 2 weeks, nigga. If the film took 3 weeks, bro. If it took them 3 weeks to do that movie, then I'd be shocked. I watched them film, man. I watched them go this, place to place. They posted on Facebook like, "I'm here, I'm here. If we need extras, we got hot wings. If you want to pull up," I'm like, "I like hot wings. You know me, nigga. I like hot wings." And you know type of thing I am. So I took a date, nigga. I was with a girl. Took my girl to the movie set so we could eat they hot wings. It was like, "Hey, you want to be in a movie?" I was like, "Me?" It was like, "Yeah, nigga, you eating all my hot wings, motherfucker. Get in the movie." So I ended up being in the movie and sticking up, motherfucker. And that's how I got in the movie. On my chase for free food, man. So you look, but she get off Gotham, bro. I promise you, bro. She ain't take no bag. How the This is how a budget works. So if they say a movie production, let's just use tens, right? Let's use tens, round them. If I got a $10 million movie, that's my production. That means I have to pay for camera crew, the shit. They tell you everything that right here. I was gonna freestyle it, but I can show you right here. Where is that? Did I take it off? Yeah, right here. I can show you right here. A budget is typically divided into four sections: the creative talent, which would be Jada and whoever the real star is, below the line, which is direct production cost. That's the light crew, the camera crew, all that, right? Post production, that's the cast that got the Photoshop on fleek, and then they got to pay insurance, completion bonds, etc. They got to pay for the locations, all that shit, right? All that got to come out the same money, right? So you looking at it like they got to pay to they probably bought look $9 million not that much money because you got to understand out that also on that post production they have to pay for the theater. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that the people who own the movies got to pay the theater to play their movies? Like there's a kickback there. Like, man, what would you please put my movie in your theater, and then we'll give you a cut of the ticket sales and blah blah blah. You gotta pay for that. And if you don't get the amount of ticket sales that they thought you was gonna get, you gotta pay them for that. It's like the dope game, nigga. So they had to pay to be in theater. So all that comes out that budget, and then they gotta spend whatever the marketing, whatever the production budget is. It's a marketing budget. So if you pay 10 for the movie, then you owe. Now you in the pocket though. Now you in the pocket. You owe 10 to whoever distributing your movie for the marketing, whatever your movie costs. Like damn, what was the name of that stupid ass movie they did for $30,000? The Blair Witch Project. The Blair Witch Project. They filmed it for $30,000. Then after that, they sold a post production deal, made like 150,000, and spent the whole 150,000 on marketing so people come and see it. Like you always at net zero. It's not like I got 9 mil, I can hit you for 50,000 on top. No, it's a net zero. I spent 9 mil to produce this shit. Then somebody loan me 9 mil to be like rocks and blows, rocks and blows. So motherfuckers come and come get this dope, and then you hope you flip. That movie did flip, by the way. Set it off, made $41 million, which is which is good money. Like one person, like it's good money. It's not Hollywood. They like 41 million. Like me and you though, it's like 41 million, nigga. 41 million. Hollywood be like 41 million. Shit, nigga, it costs more than 41 million for me to wake up in the morning, nigga. Like, but you know that's the game they play. If Gary Gray was on the move, he was trying to get his shit. So yeah, man. So she always been hustling backwards. Everything she's done her whole career has been hustling backwards. The dick she sucked be hustling backwards because girls can't count, and because they can't count, they can't plan. Right? I keep telling you, girls not unintelligent. They just can't think because thinking requires 3 steps ahead, and it requires to know what everybody else gonna do 3 steps ahead. Right? That's why your team has a coach that runs plays, and then the other team has a coach who tries to figure out what your play gonna be and put everybody in position. So these niggas thinking, what chess? How many moves ahead do you have to think? If I put my rook right here, I already know I'm gonna put my knight there after I put my rook here. But if you do something different, I'm like, whoa, slow it down, man. Let me put my bishop right here. You gotta think 3 steps ahead. Women only think about themselves. Think about this. If you and Juilliard with Tupac and you think you gonna make it, and you see Tupac trying to make it, that's when you cuff a nigga when he on the rise. You don't wait till he on top and be like, that's what black girls do. Wait till he get on top. Like, I want you. That's why all the other girls go to college to get a husband. These motherfuckers ain't got no money in college, but she sees the potential. He's in engineering or whatever the case may be, STEM. And she be like, oh, he gonna have money. Black girls be like, well, he ain't got no money right now. I got my own degree. Why I gotta fuck with a nigga that's broke? If I'm broke, I'm gonna get my degree, get my money, then I'm gonna double back. And when he get his money right, then he could be right. Black girls, they don't think right. They wired weird, and cause they wired black, so they victims, and then they wired like girls, so they stupid. Like they double wired weird. It's weird. Anyway, one more thing, and then I you know what, I ain't doing shit. I should have dropped the link. You know what? I'm gonna drop the link. Somebody want to come up? I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on. In the spirit of Jada, I ain't even gonna drop no commercial. I'm gonna drop. What's this motherfucking name, bro? Hold on. What's his name, man? The comedian dude. I'm gonna let him roast Jada for a minute while I find a link to the show. What's his name? I can't find it. I'll pull it back up for the guys whenever I find it. Let me take a quick break, man. I'm gonna drop the link for whoever want to come in, man. We could chop it up, and you can try to explain to me why girls can't count. I don't know why they can't count.
Did you get fat during the lockdown? Then try the coronavirus weight loss plan. Go from this to this.
I lost 25 pounds on the Corona weight loss plan.
It's simple. First, get tested for corona.
Son of a bitch!
Then quarantine for 14 days and wash your hands with No-Show organic soap. It's that simple. You can go from this to this.
I lost 32 pounds with the Corona weight loss plan.
The coronavirus is available everywhere. Warning, don't try corona if you live with old ass people, because you will kill their ass. Grab your soap from No-Show Organic.
I forgot to drop my other commercial in here, man. I got hella commercials. Hella cool ass commercials, man. I'm gonna get a whole folder, man. Hella, I've been doing this shit for a minute, bro. Been doing this shit for a minute, man. And you know what's so crazy about that commercial though? That never happened in any other commercial that I did. Not one time that I actually hold the product. Be like, this is no joint. Cause I didn't have no soap. When we went to film a goddamn commercial, I forgot to bring some soap, man. That shit was crazy. But the things you could do in post production is awesome, I guess. Yeah, man. I went and got my tape. So I got y'all boxes, filling boxes up, taking my time today because I realized, like, after all that happened, I was like, today's Sunday, man. I can't even mail it out. But I can get everything done. Go out. I was like, I'm going to get shit done. I told y'all yesterday, I'm going to go get this tape, man. I'm going to get this shit done. I'm going to send everything up. Weekend. So I'm going to throw everybody something extra. Everybody that ordered last week, I'm going to throw in something extra because that's bad business for me to take this long. So I might as well make it worth their while. But yeah, so guess ain't nobody pulling up. So I'm gonna show you this last thing that I saw that I thought was absolutely hilarious. That's his name, Ryan something. What's that nigga name? Ryan something, man. Like and sub, man. Shout out to XL Pro for the $5 cash app for daycare fees. Gratitude, sir. I don't know if y'all saw this or not, man. But let's check it out together. Why not?
Somebody tell Jada Pinkett Smith to leave us alone. Why? Why you keep giving us stuff we don't ask for? She's doing a book tour right now. I guess the book is called How to Publicly Embarrass Your Nigga. And it's probably a great read. It's probably going to be a New York Times bestseller because if she don't know how to do nothing else, she knows how to publicly embarrass this man. She done told us that her and Will ain't been together since 2016. Why we need to know that? And why do you think that's great news? Do you not forget how you guys lied to our face all the time? Remember when the news came out that you spent the whole month of July with August inside of you, like you got your months mixed up? Remember that? And then you went and drugged this man to the Red Table Talk looking like he was half past death. Looked like he been crying. He said he was tired, whatever. The nigga looked awful, all right? And you had that nigga sitting across from you, and you were like, we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life. You remember whenever you said that when you dealt with August, that y'all were separated at the time. When you use the words at the time, it suggests that y'all were separated but then got back together. Why would you have us believe that maybe y'all had got back together? Why would you say bad marriage for life, but then turn around and tell us that you were shocked when he called you his wife after he slapped Chris Rock? How did you have a conversation where y'all acknowledge y'all were married, even though y'all have been separated since 2016, and then say, oh, it shocked me that he even called me his wife? I hate you. I hate you. I ain't never hated nobody. Why? Why? Then you say Chris Rock tried to holler at you or whatever, and I was like, dang, if a dude tried to holler at my wife knowing that it was my wife over some allegations that we weren't together, or some rumors, I want to slap that nigga too. And then it dawned on me, Chris Rock got divorced in 2016. So if he hit on you after his divorce, nigga, you wasn't even with Will. So why are you telling us that? Why are you hitting us with well, he tried to talk to me because he heard that me and Will was what? Well, y'all wasn't, according to you. Nigga, what? She's just saying stuff. None of the stuff is matching up. Now it's a tell-all book. But you lied to us like 3 months ago. Nigga, like, I don't want to read this shit. Leave us alone. Leave us alone, yo. And it's so crazy that Will went out and slapped this nigga, getting himself banned from the academy for 10 years. Only for that woman to turn around and was like, I wasn't his wife. I mean, we family, but that nigga's like a brother to me. Getting friend zoned by your wife is crazy. Crazy.
Yo, it go even longer, man. But yo, getting friend zoned by your wife is kind of crazy, though. But I said something yesterday when I was doing my little rant, and I was like, yo, the amount of I thought somebody pulled up on a pull up. The amount of a married couple that sleep in separate bedrooms is already astronomical. So, yo, face facts. That's facts. Don't listen to women with clothes on, bro. They just be talking, bro. They don't make no sense. It, bitches and boomers, bro. Bitches and boomers lie on their life. Think about your whole life is a lie. So you gotta lie on somebody else's life for your lie to line up. Bitches and boomers, bro. Bitches and boomers. A bunch of people that dodge fights. Bitches and boomers. This should be interesting. Hold on, we got Toll in the building. We got Toll in the building. What's poppin', Tola? Tola can't hear me. Yeah, put on my Tola phone, man. Tola,
I can't hear you.
Tola, why it sound like your phone got
No
clippers in?
audio.
Why it sound like your phone got clippers in it, bro? Your phone always be tripping.
You on my phone. I'm on my
Nigga, your shit doing Morse code, nigga. What the fuck is going on with your phone, bro? But what's poppin', Tola? How you feeling, baby?
chilling, bro. Yeah, man, chilling.
Man, what's your thoughts on the
What's up, man? Keep the show going, nigga.
now? What's your thoughts, bro? What's your thoughts on what's your thoughts on Jada wanting a dead felon over a multimillionaire?
I think Jada is wrong and she's stupid. You know, all of the shit that is obvious. You know what I mean? But let me break it down real quick. Bitch is dumb and Will a sucker, and this shit should be a example for the youth and shit. Like, and then I'm saying like moving forward, like we should look always that this shit should be something that should be looked back upon with shame and frown and disdain and just it's just like this bad, man. It's bad mojo, man. That's my take on this. It's fucked up, man. And this bitch just she won't just bow out gracefully. She really gotta just go hard on bro because she know bro's sweet. That's fucked up too.
Hey man, I think that Jada gonna come up missing one of these days, bro. I mean, think about it. Everybody love Will. People only rock with Jada because she rock with Will. Her ego is so big she don't realize that turning on Will nobody will like her. Like all Will got to do is get a divorce and he right back in Hollywood. Jada, the,
You know, I think his brand has been tarnished for now. You know, I
oh,
mean he got a movie he just dropped, but nobody that shit ain't hit the box office. That shit ain't make noise in the box office and none of that on the billboard, none of that. So yeah, he a little blacklisted right now in Hollywood,
he bitch listed.
but
He,
he's
he
still
ain't
he,
he bitch
he's
listed.
saying still a giant.
Look, let me tell you
He can
something, man.
stomp over.
I believe this in my heart and soul. I believe if Will dump her, he'll be right back in the saddle making the trunks rap. I think he just got to cut the dead
I
weight.
believe that too. You know what? I actually agree with you. Yeah, you got to cut the fat from the beef, man.
You gotta understand, bro. If a person is 35 years old or younger, Will Smith has been a star their entire life. Nigga, I'm 44. Will's been a star since I was a kid, nigga. Since I was a small child. Will has been a star. He wasn't even that much
There's
old.
really, he the guy, man. He the guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he the Russell Wilson. And not Tupac was like the future. You see what I'm saying? Type shit. It's like the same old type shit.
Right. You know what? And it crossed my. It just ain't that show, but I was thinking that too. Like, I wonder how Russell Wilson gonna take him when Sierra leave him. But she might not leave. She might be happy. She might already got all her bust down out and saw how people treated her. But here's the thing, man. Men are awesome, and only men are awesome. Women are propped up. Women could be beautiful. Women could be gorgeous, but they can't be awesome. There are very few
Nah,
awesome
man, you
women.
got shit. Nah, you got awesome chicks, bro. It's just like the way how society got this shit set up. Like the modern average everyday chicks you run into, they just they not awesome. Just like most of us. Like we ain't living up to our full potential. But the thing is, some of us in these spaces, like on your show, Good Bread show, other niggas like what I mean, like the regular, what going on, and hopefully niggas stay on these shit. But For the most part, nobody's perfect, but at least some
No,
people trying.
okay,
The
check this out.
problem is,
Nah, bro.
is they don't try. They ain't even try.
I give you that, but I'm saying, okay, check this out. In the history of black women, in the history of black women, I'm just talking about black women. In the history of black women, only black women who have ever been propped up are the ones that want some socialist shit. If they weren't on some
Yeah,
feminist socialist shit, they ain't get
they
propped up.
traded cause of anything progressive. Not, I don't even want to use that word. Cause they turn certain words into some shit. Because the word progressive is now bad if you think about it. Like you got to be conservative. You
Right.
can't, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird shit
So there's no also
because
no
that's huh?
okay, say it like this. Jada isn't awesome. Jada's a dime a dozen chick in every hood, right? Look at look at you know who Jada life should have been? Lisa Bonet. Lisa Bonet should have had that life, and she ain't awesome, but she was in the game first. She married a rock star. Her daughter gorgeous. Like Lisa Bonet could have been in that slot, but she couldn't be because she
But
acted like a girl. She self-destructed.
that bitch was bad though.
Yeah, that's all the drugs. But she was bad in her day, bro. And her daughter looked better than her though. Her daughter fine as shit. Zoe, fine as shit. Zola, whatever her name is. But but man, let me tell you, bro, look, all the awesomeness of women have to be attached to a man. Sierra ain't awesome. And Russell falling off. But if Russell would have maintained that shit, man, Sierra is only in people's mouth because of Russell. You know what I'm saying? Jada only in
Mm,
people's mouth because of Will. You know what I'm saying?
man,
And it ain't no girls that get to the top outside of athletics. And when you talk athletics, you're really only talking about track and field and gymnastics. There are no women outside of athletics that get to be where they at on their own, just off training and skill. Everybody else, they gotta attach themselves to a man.
see? Yeah, that's because that's how it's designed to be. Man. Come on, like I mean, rules are rules. We can't change the design of creation. Like a bitch might think like they could reinvent the wheel because whatever because of ideological like shit they make up,
No,
right? And want to go with that, right? But and they don't realize it's crazy, it's stupid. But in the meantime, people gonna have to deal with this nonsense.
but I agree
These
with that.
bitch-
I no, I agree with what you just said. You can't change nature, but what I'm trying to get guys to do is just recognize nature. I'm just saying obvious shit that people don't pay attention to. There are no women. Oprah had to attach herself to Stedman for like 15 years. She was pulling Stedman ass on that stage, or she had to go find some other great men like a Michael Jordan or a Tom Cruise to hop on that couch. Like Oprah now, like now she.
I'm
Go, go ahead.
Oh man, I think Oprah has destroyed her brand, man. It's just that at this point, these left this I don't know. I don't want to get too political, but people who identify as certain shit, man, they just don't seem to get it. And when it comes to just regular shit, if anything, just regular simple shit, and it's not because they rich or any like, cause everybody ain't poor and living below the poverty line, but like motherfuckers get it though. Like some of these motherfuckers, like you might have way more money than me, but you just don't seem to get certain simple shit. And then like, no, hold on, no, it's something I'm really trying to get to, and I'm gonna let
Go ahead. All right.
I ain't
All right, man.
like
Go ahead.
I saw this shit where Oprah and Kamala Harris they had a meeting. Did you see that shit?
Man, them two girls I really don't listen to. I've never liked Oprah or
I
Kamala.
know I neither, but you got like, bro, the shit is cringy as cringy get. But um, it's something you should just. take a look at. Imagine these two soulless had wicked witches of the West and East and North and South, man, put together, man, like just meeting up. That shit is wild, bro. You just gotta watch these motherfuckers. It don't even look like it's two human beings talking. This shit crazy.
Let's see, man. I'm
That's
looking
what
this.
I'm pointing.
Let me see what you're talking about. Oh, this shit too long. I ain't gonna do this whole thing. It say Oprah reacts to Kamala Harris becoming.
The
Nah, this
whole
oh shit. Ah man, I don't see. I don't see it. I was gonna play the video, but I don't see it.
I took it down.
Nah, they probably didn't take it down. I just don't know what I'm looking for. They just showing old stuff. They don't really have no rhyme or reason. But look, bro. All I'm saying is at the end of the day,
Yeah,
all I'm saying is at the end of the day, that girls can't count. Because if they could count, they'd make better
yeah,
decisions. If they could count, they
yeah.
wouldn't think they independent, but 12 million of them is in assisted housing. If they could count, then yeah, damn it, all they kids would have different last names. They'd be able to count to fucking 25, so they know when their fucking period came on last month, so they wouldn't get knocked up. Girls can't count. They can't count to
Yeah.
30, nigga, to know when their period coming on. Girls can't count. So
Damn, nigga.
so now we got to sit here and watch Jada go on a whole world tour while they lie about them. They say she worth $50 million. So I know she stole 45 million from Will. Cause I ain't seen Jada make no moves. Jada been a B-list actor her whole life. The only thing she acted right is she acted like she loved Will in the beginning. Nigga, she ain't never. They talking about 50 million. How? She took that shit from Will. Talking about investments. Cause what they say is they have a Will. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. They have a Will and Jada. It's called the WJ. Wait, WJS something something. It's the Will and Jada Smith something something. It's like a trust. So that got 50 million in it, but they saying that's Jada money. So I'm telling you, she took Will money and she's spending it like it's hers. Faceback said a Z-list actor. Nah, she ain't Z because we know who she is, so she ain't Z-list. Them niggas in the hood with the camera phones making they Z-list. She D C. Honestly, without Will Smith, she on the same level as Faison Love or something.
I give a C to B. I don't even disrespect it's called her D list actress because they got D listers, but after that you just off the charts, man. You can't be an F
Yeah, you can't be
list
an F.
or
Yeah, you can't be an
who the fuck ever heard of one of those?
She would be in the same lane as Faison Love. She would be right there doing show, and she is right there doing shows
Yeah,
with
yeah,
what's that goofy
yeah.
bitch name? The goofy bitch that was in Independence Day. She used to look cute. The one that dated 50. Vivica Fox. She'll be in that Vivica
Vivica Fox.
Fox lane. Just looking for attention, trying to do a red table talk. What's she doing?
Vivica Fox is actually a solid D lister. Actually, she's a D lister. She ain't in Jada Pinkett list. And even though she was to set it off too, but
No,
she's not a
no, but
D
she
lister.
but she did Independence Day, and you remember her. You
She's a
remember her
C
in Independence Day.
She's a C lister.
I don't think Vivica B list though. I think
She
Vivica C
had
list.
two strong supporting roles, man, in her whole career. Two strong supporting roles.
That's true. But to be a B list, you have to be the main actress in a movie that's like low budget. So when I say low budget, like $10 million. So you like B list would be
Jada Jada Pinkett never been a main.
she
She
ain't
never
never
did a leading
never
role.
she's never been a leading role. Never. And neither has Vivica Fox.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to show you something. The Vivica Fox below that. In the Hollywood standard, that's why they got these lists, nigga. Come on, man. You've been in You've been in the
I
movie.
be, I
I've
be,
done music. You've
I
done
can't,
movies, nigga. Where you
I
know,
can't even think, I can't think of an actress that's B list, but I could think of actors. There's a lot of B list actors. I remember when uh 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 Don Cheadle was a B list actor. He's an A list now, but he was a B list actor. Remember when he was doing all the way up to Hotel Rwanda,
yeah,
like
a lot of them niggas shit. A lot of them niggas made shit pop because they were in shit before they like
right
when they was. Like matter of fact, this has a lot to do with what this show. This goes back to what the whole premise
Bernie
is
Mac.
kind of about.
Bernie Mac is a B list
Yeah,
actor. Like you
niggas
know when
wasn't getting paid when they was doing the movies, but then when like after they got famous and then you seen them in them shit, you don't know the backstory to the movie. They didn't get paid for a lot of that shit.
I,
Like Jada Pinkett, she didn't get because no, you know what I mean?
no argument on that. All I'm saying is
Yeah,
they paid their dues.
what the whole the show was about.
Bur, Bur,
Actually,
Bernie Mac
yeah,
Bernie
we
Mac
just
was
want
getting $2,000 $3,000 when he was doing How to Be a Player and popping up as the pastor and Friday. He wasn't getting
yeah.
paid. He was doing it for exposure.
Royalties or the certain contracts. They wasn't something like MGM
Yeah,
and fucking Disney and Warner Brothers wasn't really, you know what I mean,
yeah.
giving them niggas like, you know what I mean, have big lawyers and distributors, distribution distribution agents and shit like, you know what I mean.
No
All that
argument.
shit came later.
No argument.
Yeah,
Now
I know how it works.
here's my
I know.
clapback. Here my clapback.
It used to work actually for the internet.
No, but here my clapback. Here my clapback. Jada Pickett has been on TV since like 1988 or 1992 or some shit when a different world went and after Lisa Bonet dropped off Different World and Jada Pickett became one of the little fast sassy ass students. She she 30 years in the game and the bitch ain't never led nothing. It ain't for her, nigga. She been B list her whole life, nigga. Just very in B list.
Yeah,
Well, C list, really. C list her whole life. She ain't she
yeah,
look,
because the Cosby Show, yeah, because the Cosby Show used to give a feeling.
bro, that nigga shout out to him, the dude that played Kane and played Kane and
Yeah, that nigga G. They talking about G, nigga G.
yeah, I can't think of his name. But in Men's Society, that nigga ain't had
Yeah.
another role since then. He was an unknown nigga before then. That was his shot, and he ain't.
Nah, the nigga has some. He a D-lister too, or a C-lister because of
He's
Menace.
see,
Nah, I give him a D. I
he
give him a D.
yeah, cause the next role I
Cause
saw
the
him in, he
role,
was in Belly.
I see this shit, but goddamn, bro, like, come on, bro,
But my
come
point
on, bro.
is that nigga couldn't even act, and he was a star of the movie. It was unknown motherfuckers. Think
That
about it. Ain't nobody know Old Dog. Now that nigga Old Dog took off. He did what he was supposed to do. Lorenz Tate did what he was supposed to do after that. But ain't nobody know who he was before that. That was his first shot. That was dude that played Kane first shot. Jada Pickett was known then, and she still couldn't get no dominating role in a movie where ain't a bunch of unknown actors. That's how small Jada is on the scale of Hollywood. And I'm thinking it's because she got that fucked up attitude.
oh, you know, damn, oh, that's funny, yo. That's a good point, cause it's like at the same time, like you just like contrast Lorenz Tate and her around the same time they was you know, like, but look at Lorenz Tate, like he blew up, right?
He blew.
Like Kane ain't blow up like that. Like Jada blew up a little more because she got with Will, and she was connected to Tupac, and Tupac had the juice in the industry. You know what I mean? Tupac had influence and connections. And shit.
Oh, no
Like
doubt.
you
No
know,
question.
like Tupac was fucking his money up, but Tupac still was a star. You know what I mean? He had all of the trappings because he was not just he was a musician and actor.
Tupac get too much
So he
credit
was
for being
Hollywood. You know what I mean? Huh?
Tupac get too much credit for being smart, but yeah, Tupac was
Nah,
Tupac
Tupac
was
was
plugged.
stupid, but I think people was overlooking the fact he was just a young loudmouth nigga that he was articulate,
Yeah, it was
but
articulate.
you know, yeah, that's about it. But that doesn't mean everything a nigga say is, you know, you gotta really, you know, do the math on shit. Maybe the nigga just speaking
But but
how he feel.
but think about it like this: Tupac fucked up every opportunity he was ever given. So I could see why Jada feel a soul tied to Tupac, cause she fuck up everything good too. Remember Tupac was supposed to be old dog. Tupac got in fight with Hughes brothers. He was supposed to be old dog.
That's oh shit, I forgot about that. He was supposed to be a menace to society originally. Yeah.
Nah, he was supposed to be the Muslim brother.
Yeah,
But he got in a fight on set.
yeah,
They
yeah.
had to recast. Like
Yeah,
Tupac,
he was.
Tupac got into it with
Oh
Jim Belushi.
no, it was John Singleton.
Yeah, he got into it with John Singleton. He got into it with the Hughes brothers.
Yeah, fight John Singleton. No, he got in a fist fight with John Singleton
Yeah,
on set.
that's why he wasn't in Boys in the Hood. Because he was supposed to be in Boys in the Hood. Had a fist fight with John Singleton. Then he was supposed to be in Men's Society. Goddamn, got into it with the Hughes brothers. Then the nigga actually did do a movie with Jim Belushi and got into it with Jim Belushi. Like that ain't John Belushi brother. Like motherfucking white people don't love the Belushis. Pac fucked up everything he touched, nigga. Face back say Jada can't act.
Was young, bro. Like he was a young hothead nigga, man. The nigga done went through a lot, bro. Like like
Man,
niggas done beat him up and shot him up and shit. Like the nigga was, he had a chip on his shoulder.
hey, that's his fault, nigga. He shouldn't have been there. Everybody else there ain't get shot. Face facts, check this out.
The best, brother death, man, and he's well loved, man. Come on, no, do that.
This is why I'm gonna disagree with you, face facts. This is why I'm gonna disagree with you. You say Jada can't act. She's herself in every movie she's been in. That's fact. She's herself. But Denzel Washington has made a pretty good career being himself in every movie. Same thing with Sam Jackson. Samuel Jackson is Samuel Jackson. Even when that nigga was a Jedi, he was Samuel Jackson.
Jackson's versatile, nigga. Too, man. Okay.
No, I'm not saying he's not a good actor. I'm just saying Sam Jackson is Sam Jackson in every movie. Every movie you think you about to say, get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane. Every movie. Sam Jackson. And he can act. But, when, you know what I'm saying? Denzel can act. Denzel
Black,
can act his ass off.
nigga.
But
Black
he's still Denzel.
Come on, Black Snake Moan, nigga. He played the shit out of that motherfucker.
What?
You remember that one when he had the little white girl on the train in the house and shit?
No, what movie? I ain't hear what you said. What movie?
Black Snake Moan.
No, I ain't understand.
That's what came on the other day. That's how I remember that. It's funny how that's how I remember that shit. Movie kind of deep. Like it's
Oh,
hilarious when you watching a movie. I was high as hell too just watching that shit. It's like lyrics. Sometimes you don't know. Anyway,
all I'm saying, bro, is the fact that black girls can't count. Jada being the queen of the black chicks. The fact that black girls can't count is why ain't that never gonna be right. Cause they know the price of everything, the value of nothing. But they always talking about work. They don't know shit. Then on top of that, this a fun fact. God damn it, black marriage rates is at 9%, but black divorce rates is at 50%. So think about that shit.
60, no, 61.
All right,
When last you did the
60%, and marriage rates is 9%. So man, they can't count. They always looking for a man. Bitch, you have 15 man, bitch. Look, they don't count dicks. You know what I'm saying? Ask a bitch how many dicks she had. Three guys, and I ain't been with nobody in 6 months. Bitches can't count dicks. They can't count money. They can't count accolades. They can't count boyfriends. They can't count motherfucking revenue. They don't. They look. They useless motherfuckers.
nah,
All
man, you beat the stuff you need, bro. It's not that they can't count. They just do stupid bad.
nah, bitches can't
Let's
count.
put it that way.
The bitches can't count. Look,
No, that's how racist, man. Just say they just do stupid math. I think that
bitches
sounds
can't
better.
count, nigga. I don't give a fuck with sound racist, nigga. I don't care what they think about me, nigga. Fuck them. They still gonna give me some ass, nigga. They gonna be like, you hate me.
Why you so mean to girls that folks? You ain't shit. Want some pussy?
Yes, I would like some pussy. Like bitches love niggas that hate them, bro. I ain't worried about that shit. What I'm saying is these bitches can't count. You know what I'm saying? And because they can't count, they fuck up opportunities. They don't see the look. I'm not even a girl, but I'm telling you, if I was a girl, I know I can never get another Will Smith.
If you're a girl, nigga, you look like Manny Fresh, nigga.
If I was a girl, I would look like Manny Fresh. However, I know I would never get I especially wouldn't get another Will Smith if I look like Manny. If I was a Manny Fresh looking bitch, I know I'll never get another Will Smith. How do you get a dude that makes $40 million a year just doing 2 movies plus everything else he got going on?
Yo, hey, it's a good thing you bought that. Yo, I always wonder, is Jada Pinkett pussy fire?
I don't think it is.
So what the fuck is it?
Maybe she got some gay pictures of him or something, man.
Hmm.
I don't know, bro. But being gay is cool
Why you
now.
don't take out like how Puffy did Tim Porter? That's how Puffy got rid of that
Hey,
issue.
allegedly,
Us- With
allegedly.
the Usher pictures and shit, with the Usher videos and shit.
Look, man, I treat her like left eye. Look, there's no way in the world that look. I didn't chase the bitch down in Atlanta for less, bro. Ain't no way in the world I let Jada do that shit to me, bro. I don't have that type of love in me. And then you know what I'm saying, the type of guys that Will came up with, you know what I'm saying. I just don't see it, bro. You know what I'm saying. This type of
Jazz, where the fuck Jazz at, bro? Like that nigga, yo, where Jazz at, man?
hey Jazz on the low, bro. Look, Jazz show up when
Yo,
Will call him though. They'll do a show. It'll be Will, Jazz, and Jaden, Will's oldest son.
business is business and shit, but come on, man. Jazz needs to come get his mans. Like, they
Hey,
need to go back to like the park in West Philly and kick it or some shit. Like, I don't
it's,
know,
it's
bro.
too
Like,
late.
I don't know.
It's way too late for
Bro need
that,
to
bro.
get back to the basics, man.
It's way too
I
late
mean,
for that.
I understand he got a lot of money and all of that, but bro need to get his mind right, and he just lost himself in this Hollywood shit, man. Bro, come back. Bro need to come back home, man. We need Will, man.
Man, look, Will need to
The
talk to
black
it.
guy,
No, this is what Will need
the
to
black
do.
guy,
I'm gonna tell you
we
exactly what
need
Will
him,
needs
bro.
to. Nah, this is what Will needs to do. Real talk. Will needs to go talk to his dad. If his dad's still alive, he need to go talk to his dad, and so his dad can explain why he was beating the fuck out of his mom. Like, look, this is shit I was going through, son. That's why I was laying hands on your mom like a fucking Baptist pastor. Like, look, this what you need to do. You need to just
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
if the love is real, man, he need to lay hands on her, man. You know what I'm saying, and remind her, I am a boy. Like I think she just look. She can count them licks, nigga. Like motherfuckers count Tootsie Roll. Like how many spankings will it take? One, two, three, three spankings to get my mind right, bro. Nah, she wouldn't even count that right. She'll swear to God he got hit 40 times. That's how bitches count three as 40s. Everything 40s with bitches. He hit me 40 times. Look, man. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I'm gonna get about this bitch, man. I just want to remind y'all that girls can't count, and this is a perfect example to remember that they math is fucked up. They math ain't never mathin', man. But Tola, I appreciate you sliding up, man. You always slide through, boy, nigga. And you ain't got to worry about nothing, nigga, because I'm monetized, so you welcome all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's who you play, bro.
You can't get me unmonetized. I don't think you can. So I'm in this
Hey,
bitch.
nah, man.
So
I learned my lesson.
you stupid. My nigga, man. Yeah, slide through anytime, my nigga. Anytime.
Have a good one, man. Catch you next time on the next one, man.
Alright, bro.
You know, keep on moving.
Keep on
Don't stop.
moving. Don't stop like the hands of time. Hold on, I gotta switch cameras again. Gotta switch cameras. Alright, there we go. There we go. Damn, did I cut the streaming shit off? Anyway, I ain't never had to stream it on because I was just talking about it. Hey, look, guys. When in doubt, you gotta do your cost analysis, man. Y'all gotta take y'all tolerology, man. Y'all got to do y'all cost analysis, man. You got to figure out not just on some money side, on peace of mind side. You got to. One of the greatest things I had to learn, and I had to learn it the hard way, like many people did. But one of the greatest things that I had to learn was how to cut my losses. Right? How it may be expensive right now, but you will save yourself in the long run. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be holding on just to be holding on to shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, you're just gonna be holding on to a memory. That's what I was talking about yesterday with niggas. Don't trust niggas that play R&B music, especially if they married. R&B nigga plus married equal he gonna hate men at all costs, nigga. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. Because the same way that music takes you back to the time you first heard it, if you're still in that time because you're still around the same people, you're always gonna be in that same mindset, right? You gotta go out here and advance and grow and see what's going on in the modern times. That applies to all things in life, man. You're supposed to advance. You're supposed to grow. You're not supposed to be stagnant. You're not supposed to be in the same place you were. And if you are in the same place that you were, you need to. See, you already sitting down. Nigga, you're in the same place you were. You need to try to evaluate. Why am I right here? What can I do differently? Who do I need to know? You man, y'all on Facebook and Twitter, and I ain't gonna really say TikTok and IG too much. But Facebook and Twitter are very interactive places for y'all to find the people that can assist you. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit, man. Y'all need to use inboxes for more than just sending dick pics to toddlers, man. Go out here and get it, man. And the more you get it, and the more you get it with your guys, your tribe, the less you'll be in situations with girls who can't count. Because you won't allow her to count. You won't give her anything to count. I think one of the worst things that black men have ever done, historically, is help their women out. Well, first of all, she's not your women. She just your color. But I think that's the worst thing that happened. I think men would have been better off starving these bitches out, having a broke, starving, and game banging, no OnlyFans money, no $40. Well, shout out to the $40 if that's what you want to do. But I think that it should go back down to $5. Those crack prices. That crack price, I think it should go back to 1991. Crack price is $5. You know what I'm saying? Something like, and be able to just put her in your budget because you can count. She don't need no budget because she can't count. She should never have money. Y'all done see me play videos of girls in college that can't count to 40. You done see me play videos of girls who made 70,000 in one night stripping and admitted it's all gonna be gone in 2 days, so she got to go back to work tomorrow. This motherfucker's gonna make 70,000 in a year and maintain a household. She about to blow 70 in 2 days. Bitches don't deserve nothing but hard dick and bubble gum. And I ain't even got no bubble gum. Matter of fact, I do got some bubble gum. I just got me a pack of bubble gum. I stole it though. I don't know who I took this from. Some small child. Fruit Stripes. That's how I get one of these fruit. These is horrible too. You know that gum you chew 3 times and it turns to a rock in your mouth? Yeah, she deserved one of these, some hard bubble gum, and hard dick. That's all she deserved. And hard times, nigga, because hard times make her give her the trauma. Nigga, you gotta give her, don't let her give you hard times. You gotta give her hard times, nigga. You gotta be her motherfucking problem. Or she'll be your problem. Because they got a trauma bond, so you might as well be the trauma so you ain't into the trauma, so you don't, because they weaponizing your love when they the trauma and you like, oh, I hate this bitch, but I love this bitch. You be on some Will Smith shit. Nah, nigga. You on some Goldie shit. Anyway, as always, man, love each other as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up.
Welcome to